Um, so I don't know. I kind of just want to talk for a bit because like I don't really do many of these kinds of videos, sort of. But yeah, I want to talk for a bit because I have some stuff that I don't know, need to get off. Just need to talk about. Uh, I don't know, man. So I'm trying to fix the. Okay. So where do I start? Um, well, I'm happy because I worked my way out of a rut. Um, so for like a few days, almost like a week, I think, I was kind of stuck in this like weird place. Um, like mentally where like I was thinking like, oh, um, I don't know. I think I was just bored to death even though I had stuff to do. Um, and it was just a weird time because like I just felt like, I don't want to say depressed, but I felt a little sad. Just like, just stuff happens and you let the thoughts get to your head and you get kind of self-conscious about stuff. But I mean, sorry, I'm drinking a little bit of some liquids right now, but I mean, since then, I mean like I did have like a sort of, you know, bad-ish kind of day where like I was hanging out with some people and like I thought it was gonna go well, but it was with like an established group of friends and I kind of really couldn't find a way to like get involved and I don't know, I just felt kind of out of place the whole time. Um, but the day after that, because what I think it comes down to is I just like I have a pretty good like social battery, but um, I think I just have it gets kind of drawn out sometimes and it's just it's sometimes it gets to a point where it's like it fades out and like I can't like I don't even notice it. Um, like I had, I was hanging out with friends just the other day before that thing I was telling about, and it started off kind of slow, but like it worked its way up. But like I feel like that kind of got depleted into the day after that. Um, but like the day after that, so the day after like both hangouts, whatever, I was just kind of chilling, right? I was just at home and I was just doing stuff. Like I was just taking care of dishes and just around the house stuff. Focusing on, cause like I feel like when my social battery is dead, it's kind of like I need to be by myself or I gotta like do stuff that like I gotta center myself again. So I have to do stuff that like makes me happy. So whether that be like art stuff or skating or whatever, just doing random shit. Like even if I don't want to do it or like I tell myself like I don't want to do something un until I do that thing and then I'm like, wow, this is still really fun. Like with skating, it was like the other day I was saying like to myself like, oh wow, maybe I kind of lost my passion for skating because it's something that I would do like so often. And then instead of just like thinking about it, I just kind of went out and did it, and I had a lot of fun because I tested out some new shoes and all my tricks were feeling nice, so like it felt good. And I ended up wrapping up like a little art project thing, so that felt nice. And I built the Lego set with my little sister. So that was cool, and I just generally spent more, time with my family. Because although sometimes that can be a little stressful, it's definitely just like it's pretty chill. And I don't really feel outside pressure to like, take care of stuff. Um, but yeah, I mean, right now, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. I mean, today was pretty cool. I mean, like I sweat a lot because it was hot as fuck outside. But I went skating, so it was cool. I got a white monster because caffeine is cool. Um, and I finished building that Lego set. So I mean, I was just chilling out, and it wasn't one of those days where like something comes in all the way at the end to mess it up. It was a pretty chill day regardless. I mean, I spoke to my buddy. He called me, so that was cool. I always like when my friends call me. Like, I love when my friends call me. I love when my friends call me or when they just like ask me to just like pull up or something or just to, like do miscellaneous stuff. I always love that shit. Cuz sometimes I just need to get out of the house. Um yeah, I mean, I skated and stuff and I got a lot of driving done, which was cool cuz I've been prepping for that road test, you know. So, the second one, which I hope I pass. I think I will. I think I got it this time. But I think like I got out of this rut because like I was sort of stuck in my head thinking like, oh, about like relationship stuff or whatever. And I'm like, damn, you know what? At the end of the day, like I'm happy with where I'm at regardless of that. And like I don't really think I've missed out on too much, you know what I mean? Like I think I'll feel good when my time comes. Um, but yeah, I was just chilling out. Very productive. I mean, I cleaned my room. I cleaned my room. I got started on another project, which my art stuff is like I draw, but it was also like for comic page coloring, so that was fun. And I've been watching Boardwalk Empire, so that's a great show. Um, and now I'm just chilling out, yapping because I need to get some thoughts out. Um, yeah, I mean, a part of me sort of thinks like, damn, like I'm only 20, but it's like relationships, yada yada yada. I mean, like I've never been in one, so I'm just kind of thinking, right? Like a part of me is like, damn, like you're missing out, blah blah blah. But at the same time, I also kind of think it's like really not that deep. Um, because like I'm happy with where I'm at, and I'm doing stuff that I enjoy doing. And I try to, and I'm keeping, and I'm not really thinking that much, you know. I'm trying not to think too much because I feel like when I think a lot, I get anxious sometimes, and it's like basically the point I'm trying to make is that I think the people that I want will come to me, or like more like I'll meet these people when just through my energy, just like being me, I think it'll happen naturally. And I think like, cause now I'm like in kind of a break, and I have like a whole internship to look forward to, so I'm really excited for that, and just seeing what people I meet, and opportunities that I'll get from that. So I mean, that's really cool. So I don't know. It's been weird because like mentally, it's like a little gray area right now because I'm kind of like, oh, the days are sort of blending together, but it's like the days have this kind of like spontaneity to them where like I get to do what I want, but it's sometimes like, damn, I've been doing what I want, but it's like now what? You know what I mean? So I don't know, but I've been trying to fill my time with productive things and stuff that makes me happy at least, and just like trying to see the people that I care about, trying to be around them, and just help out like where I can. Um, so that's cool, and I mean I'm really looking forward to the future, honestly. Like I'm going into my junior year of college, which is crazy to me already. That's insane to me. And I feel like I'm really proud like of just the progress I made. Like like I got an internship in my second year of college. It's paid. Like that's crazy to me. And like sometimes when I get like sad or whatever, like I remind myself like of all the stuff that I can do or like, the people in my life and I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? It's like, wow, I'm blessed. Like I'm always grateful for like the things I have. Like I don't want to take anything for granted ever. I never do. I think I've lived a really happy life. A really like yeah, I've had my ups and downs, but like I think like no matter what happened to me, um I always made my way out. Like no matter how stressed out or whatever I got, or whatever was going on in my life, like I figured a way out, and I think just by being me, it just worked itself out. So, and of course having fantastic friends and like supportive family and stuff like that really helps, and I couldn't be more grateful for them. Um, yeah, I mean, so I think like yeah, I mean like my friend Aaron was just telling me like yeah, you just gotta think less, and I mean thinking less really just actively not like actively not thinking less, but just not thinking really like I don't know how to describe it, but it's kind of just like you just do. Like your body just kind of moves on its own with whatever feels comfortable. And like you have a little voice in your head telling you, like your conscious, like telling you, yeah, like here's what you gotta do for the day. So like you set like a little reminder for yourself, and it works out. Like you get done what you gotta get done, but you're not like thinking about it in a way that's like too deep. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to get anxious that way. Um, I was really stressed out about the news for a while. Like all the stuff going on in like Iran, whatever, and it's like I feel like I was stuck to the news for like a few days, and I was just getting so anxious, and it was just so much like fear mongering and just like all this stuff on like YouTube, whatever, and I was just like upset. I was upset, and I felt like I couldn't live my life properly, and it was hurting me, like emotionally, and just like it was just fucking me up completely. So honestly, I'm really proud at least that I've stopped watching the news. Like I'm talking like I've gotten all that shit off of my YouTube. I don't watch it on the TV. Like I only watch like Shark Tank and like the Cooking Channel, man. I don't even care about that shit. Um but yeah, duh. It's just that shit is designed to make you anxious and just makes me upset and it makes other people upset and it's rage bait. It's political rage bait pretty much and I can't stand to watch that shit and like get upset about stuff that I can't even control. So like I just don't watch it because like if the world fucking goes to like World War Three, my bad, then it's like what am I gonna do about it? You know what I mean? So I'm just trying to enjoy my life, the best ways that I can and just do what makes me happy. Like I'm just skating, listening to good music, hanging out with my sister, showing her good music, and just like trying to be a good person. Just trying to look forward to the future because like I don't want to be worried about some other people's conflicts, man. Like at the end of the day, like I still have my own life to worry about. I still have people that need me, and I still have stuff that I look forward to. I have aspirations. Like I have things that like I want to do. I'm constantly trying to not reinvent myself, but like I just want to do more. Like I want to experience more things. Like I want to experience life to the fullest. And like it may not be like that right now, but like I'm sure in the future like the more stuff I keep doing, like eventually it's like I'm gonna hit those goals. And I have goals that I have and stuff in mind that I'm honestly very excited for the future and where that goes. I mean like yeah, life can be uncertain. And I can get caught up in it, but like I'm just thinking it's really all about your outlook. Like, whenever I get upset or whenever I get like stuck in like a bad few days or like a mindset that's like harmful to me and it just like makes me feel like a worthless piece of shit, like I feel anxious and I start like comparing myself to people, I just think like Spider-Man. Like, I just think like Spider-Man would never give up. Like, through all the shit that Spider-Man or Daredevil, whatever, because they're my two favorite characters, I think like whatever they've been through they never gave up. Like they always believed in people and they always gave it their all and they always did the right thing by the people that were next to them and by themselves. And they they showed forgiveness and they moved on. They found ways to become better people in the process. So that's why I love comics, honestly. But yeah, I think always like Spider-Man would never give up. So that's cool. I mean, like I love Spider-Man. He's one of my favorite characters ever. In my opinion, he is the best fictional character, bro. Period. I've learned more from watching and reading Spider-Man than I've honestly like in some cases learned from my own parents. Like So I love Spider-Man. He's my hero for real. But um yeah, I'm really just like looking forward to the future and just experiencing stuff and just not thinking too much 'cause like it's fun, just to just do. Like I mean, I've had times in my life where like I've been so uncertain. Like, I had to retake a calculus class in college, and that was the first time I ever had to retake a class. And I was so scared, but like I was prepared at the same time, but I was so scared about the final. Because if I failed the final, then I'd have to retake the whole class. So like, and I was doing good in the class beforehand. It was just some like departmental policy. But I I was delusional that I was gonna pass. And I just faked it till I made it. And I went in and I just said whatever happens, happens. That's how I approach life, honestly. Um, it's like test, work, whatever it could be, relationships. It's just like I do what I could do. I did what I could do. I put my all into it and I did what was right. And if it didn't work out, that's okay. But if it did, hey, that's great. Regardless, I'm putting myself in a situation where it's like I'm not trying to feel like the bad guy. Like I don't want to do even and if I did do something wrong or if I hurt someone's feelings, it's like I want to take accountability and like apologize because like I feel like too many people just like, let their mistakes A define them and B it's like they just kind of like don't up they try not they're not the bigger person in the scenario. Like they don't own up to their mistakes. So I never want to like if I was genuinely at fault, then like I want someone to know, hey, they're not in the wrong. I made a mistake, but I don't want this to like define our friendship or whatever, and I want us to like just move on because I know that we're both better than this. So it's like that's what I think. I think only pussies stay in the past. I don't think about the past really. I just try to think about the future and like like it's so rare. It's so rare that I even think about like what I did the day before. Like I just think of what am I gonna do today? What is going on with the future? Like I'm always trying to just take a day at a time pretty much. Whether it's like goals or friendships or how I handle anything, it's like or just progress. And that's another thing. It's like for so long I had this mindset and like to be fair, like in certain parts of my life, like it was helpful. It was like this progress oriented mindset where it was just like I'm just gonna get the work in and I'm gonna get the results out. But like it wasn't making me happy. And I was like thinking to myself like it's making me happy, but it really wasn't. And I was like like unconsciously, I was like subconsciously like hating what I was doing. Like take skateboarding for example. Like I've been doing it for like 6, 7 years, 7 years I think. And I've learned a lot in that time. But like I started out as just being like, oh, very like dumb about it. Like I was just throwing shit at the wall, but then I wanted to get really good because like I saw the people that I looked up to, and I wanted to do what they could do. And I just dedicated so much time to it. I put so much time into it and I just sweat and I bled, you know, a lot. And just like a lot of effort went into it and I got better, but the downside of that progress oriented mindset was that I started comparing myself to people and my friends and stuff and it was like hurting me because I was so focused on like actively trying to be better that it was kind of halting my progress in a way. Um so like and one of my friends really pointed this out um and it kind of changed my whole view on it because like I was thinking like why am I not having fun? And he was like, "Well, you just have to not think about it. Just have fun." Just have fun because if you're just having fun, then the progress will come naturally. And like that goes for so many things, but for me in the moment, like skateboarding, it was like, wow, this is so like important to me. And now it's like I don't even care. Like I was making like before, like I was making lists and stuff, and like checklists of things that I wanted, and like I was checking them off as I got them. But like I started checking off less things, less tricks as I kept going. So like it was kind of discouraging me from doing it. And then once I dropped that whole thing and started having more fun, um, just doing it just to do it, even if it's for like 30 minutes, whatever, just to like throw some bullshit tricks out, I was like having fun. Just to push around was more, it was fun because I wasn't so focused on being better and constantly making these like milestone jumps. You know what I mean? Like things happen super slow at a certain point. Like when you want to get good at something, you kind of plateau a little bit. And like I feel like the only way at a certain point to make progress is like once you've gotten your footing is just to make it fun. Like you have to drop that whole thing and just have fun with what you're doing and like yeah, know what you want and have like a goal, but at the same time like you're gonna stagnate at a certain point if all you want is just progress, this. So I just kind of dropped that whole thing. It's like, yeah, I want to progress, but I also like want to enjoy this. Like I want it to feel like how it felt when I first started. I don't want it to become like work, you know what I mean? Like I don't want it to feel like work or like a job or something. Like I want this to be something that like I can just do and just relieve my stress with and just like enjoy without feeling pressured to be better. Because like it was never about being better than somebody, but like I feel like at a certain point like it kind of became that, especially around people that I know. And it's like that's not what it's about because that wasn't my original intention with skateboarding. That wasn't my original intention with this shit. So it's like why would it be it now? So that's kind of a realization I had with skating, especially because like something that really matters a lot to me. Like I actively keep up with it and I do it a lot. So, that was important for me to learn. And in general, just this like progress focused like mindset was kind of halting me. Um, and it's more so now just like an is it is what it is sort of thing. Where like, yeah, it matters and like I do the best I can in the moment, but like at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like, what do you like? You just move on. Like, there's better things to come. Like, you meet new people, you fucking get new experiences. People change. I mean, like people, you're not supposed to be like a like a robot. Like only robots stay the same. You know what I mean? People are constantly changing. That's why people break up because like, you could be with somebody for like a while, a few years, whatever, but like, you you both like grow as people in that time and you guys discover new things about each other, whatever. You guys grow apart, whatever, and it's like people shift apart. And that's another thing. It's like this whole like these past few years, especially like obviously like getting into college and stuff, and like my friends like that I've been with friends with for like 10 plus years, some of them moving on and like discovering like new shit and like becoming their own people and stuff like that is like it was hard for me to get used to that like adjustment of like I used to see you every weekend or you used to text me like every day or you used to see me whatever. Um, we used to hang out so often, or you would just like text me like, "Oh, pull up outside," or "Hey, you free this weekend?" Whatever, and just like seeing those like texts slowly stop, like coming my way, or the phone calls stop, just kind of hurt me, and I felt alone for a long time. And like to a degree, it like still sucks, but I get it, like everybody's got their own stuff going on. You guys are trying to become your own people and stuff, and it's like I am too. I'm not gonna sit here and just expect people to just like cater to me. That's not how that works. But I think where I'm going with this is that people change, and change is a very like it's a constant, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't just stick for one part of your life and then stop for the rest of it. It's something that happens regardless of what you want or who you are. Like you're always changing. People are always changing their attitudes, their mindsets, whatever. Their interests, their fucking whatever. So yeah, like it sucks that like I don't see my friends or talk to them as much anymore, but like I get it. Um, but like in my own world, like I'm focused on what I'm doing. Like I'm focused on being right by the people that I, can be next to, the people that I can call, the people that are readily available, and like I'm just trying to control what I can control. Um, I don't know. And at a certain point it got to my head and I was like, damn, like, these people just don't want to be near me. But that's not what it is. And like, yeah, so I don't know, people constantly change. Um, and distance does not mean that they don't want to be your friends. But that is a tough lesson that I had to learn. That is something difficult that, I feel like everybody has to experience and it's like things don't work out, but that's okay, as long as you have yourself and you can control what you can control, you'll be all right. Um, and just to segue into the next topic, I feel like on my part, I feel like I had a little thing and I'm still sort of in this phase where I've become a little bit more distant from my friends because I've accepted that like why am I gonna give 100% to people who don't even reciprocate that back? Like I'm not talking about like responding to text messages and stuff. I'm talking about like um making efforts to just like do stuff or you know what I mean? Like I'll be there when you need me, but if you're not going to reciprocate that same energy back, then it's kind of just like, what am I doing? So instead of using that time to just like be with those people, um, because obviously like I can't reach those people. They're not readily available. So I just focus on what I can do. I just focus on what I enjoy doing. And I still have them in my heart, like in the back of my head, I still got them. And they can call me or whatever whenever they want, but like that's not where I'm not gonna give them I'm not gonna give them that. Like I do what I enjoy the most, and I do what's gonna keep me pushing forward. And I'd love to hang out with these people, but it's not like feasible most of the time. So instead of stressing about it, I just kind of let it go. And like I don't know if that's a really bad thing, and I'm not saying like I let go of the friendship or whatever, but like I just kind of keep it on a much longer leash now, if that makes sense. Which sounds really bad because I never viewed none of my relationships are like, oh, I'm keeping you on a leash or whatever. But it's kind of like I just don't really care about them like I used to, but they still matter just as much to me. Like they're not taking up as much headspace as they used to, but like I still love these people and I would still do anything for them, honestly. But like at the same time, like I'm gonna sacrifice just a bit less because it's like we're different people, but who knows? But I don't know. I love my friends either way, distant or close. I love them all. Um, I don't know. I don't know how a lot of them are doing, but like I wish the best for them, and like I hope that they are doing well. Um, I hope that they're doing well, and I hope that they're happy, and I hope that they have people in their lives that make them happy, and they do things that bring them joy, not just like superficial joy or quick dopamine hits. I mean like real happiness, things that like really. satisfy their like creative urges, um, really light that fire in them, whatever it may be. I really hope that, for the friends that I can't see or talk to often, that I hope that they're really happy. Um, and if they're not, I hope that they heal from the stuff they don't talk about. I hope that they can make it through, and I know they can. And I am blessed just to have these people in my life, and to know that God blessed me with these people, and to know that like they're out there living their lives, but they're still in my heart. And I just thank God that like I'm so lucky. And like I don't think luck is like something that just happens. I think luck is like earned. I think luck is earned because it's something that you have to position yourself in to get the most out of. In my case, I think it truly was circumstance because I met these people a lot of the time. I met a lot of these people when met a lot of my friends when I was in like first, second grade, and I was a dumbass. So I don't know what God did to, I don't know what I did to earn, get these people in my life, but regardless, I'm happy that they're there, and I hope they're all doing well. Um, Uh, I don't know. I mean, I think I just yapped for 40, 31 minutes, but I mean, this isn't really a yap. This is just kind of I don't know, an update. I mean, what else? I don't know. I've been trying to drink less. I have been. I think a little here and there is okay. So, it's not that bad. I've been drinking a lot of water. I've been getting outside. I've been like into like skincare and stuff. My hair is getting really fucking long, so I might get a haircut soon. Um, About to start my internship in like 2 weeks, so I'm really excited about that, seeing where that goes, um, and just excited to just see what the future holds with my friends, my family, projects that I'm interested in, and just being creative and seeing like how far I can take these things. Because like I don't want to live life with regrets, and I definitely don't want to like live, have my last breath, whatever, thinking that I didn't give it my all, like thinking that I didn't do what I wanted. So I'm really trying to do it all now and trying to just experience all that shit because I want to be happy, I want to look back in the past later on and be like, yeah, I did that shit and I went to those places and I met those people. Um, I'm young, right? So I think it'll work out. I'm happy. And I mean, it kind of feels like the world is plotting against me sometimes, but despite what social media or the news or people in your lives might tell you, you are strong and you are capable. And even if you have problems or if you have people that are holding you down or toxic figures in your life or you have self-doubts or anxiety or whatever it may be or trauma from past experiences, I feel like anybody can move on as long as they just have that like that inkling of hope. I think everybody just needs a little bit of optimism and just to be more empathetic to their fellow humans. Small things like holding the door, just saying hi or what's up. I don't know, just small things. Telling your mom that you love her, going to Home Depot with your dad, just stuff like that. Yeah, 'cause it's not all about you. And a lot of people think that, and it's like you shouldn't just don't put leave your ego at the door, man. Like it's not really all about that because life is uncertain and so much of it is uncertain. And honestly, you could die at any time. Like that candle could be snuffed out at any time. So just do things that make you happy and just be the best person you can. Like communicate and just don't hold grudges and don't let yourself live in the past because it's not worth it. if you keep yourself in the past, that you're never gonna move forward. Um, yeah, I mean, I've had my grudges, but I had to move past them. I had to tell myself, hey, you gotta move past it, and I'm happier because of it. Um, at the end of the day, ideally, if you're dying around your family members, you or whatever, you don't want to be thinking, wow, I was selfish my entire life and I never gave back for anybody. And look what happened. You know, you want to be surrounded by people and by memories that remind you of like the times where you guys were having fun together or the times where you guys were like just in each other's company. Like sometimes like making memories can be so simple. It could be as simple as just sitting next to each other in a park or in your room or like just having a conversation about life over ice cream or fucking chili or like watching WWE or eating pizza or something. It could be as simple as just getting like a fucking energy drink on a walk with a friend, like, or just, you know, visiting every once in a while or giving them a call. Um, so yeah, I mean, this was kind of just like a spit. I just spat pretty much at the mic for almost 40 minutes. Um, I think I'll upload this. Um, but I'm happy. I'm happy. You know, I think I'm satisfied. I think I'm pretty much where I want to be. Uh, and I try not to think about the past. And I'm really thinking that um, first grade me would be really proud of how far I've come. I think high school me would be even more proud. And I think me from a few months ago would be pretty happy too. Um, but yeah, that's that's kind of all I wanted to say. I know this video is really long, and I really don't want to edit it because that's kind of a waste of time. So, I guess all I have to say left is I love you. Um, whatever you've got going on, I think you got it. And yeah, just do your best, and that's that. See ya. Bye.